And welcome back to another episode of Under the Cardboard Box podcast. How you guys doing today? Are we on?
We're on.
Okay. My name's Arnaldo Castillo.
My name is Heido.
And it's good to be back.
Welcome to the show, guys.
Yes.
Episode 35.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh my
episode 35.
goodness. I always think back to the time in which we first did our first video.
Yeah, that's right. It was here at the studio, Soundproof Studios.
Yes. Different wall.
Different wall, different room.
Same attitude.
Same attitude. That's right.
Yes. Yeah. So it's been a while, but I am glad to be here at this place. Heido, how are you feeling, man?
I feel sick, so apologize for my voice. I apologize for my voice because I sound like death, but I'm pulling through. Last night I felt like crap. I was just like I had a high fever. My head hurt, like my body ached. It was really bad, but I pulled through today for the podcast.
Yes. Heido is a very loyal podcaster. I'm so glad that he was able to do this. We were finally able to fit our schedules into one place. If we could, I'd love to show our conversations. Like every time we're talking to each other.
Yeah.
Hey, are you free today? No.
No.
How about now? No. I'm free after 11. Like, bro, I gotta. Something's gotta give. But we're
here.
Through. We're here, man. We're
here.
We can't have it without you, bro. So
yeah, it's I know we've had a few episodes, a few weeks that we haven't done episodes, but we're here, we're good, we're back, and it's E3 time.
Yes.
E3.
Yes, Heido, you did mention it. We cannot miss doing a podcast about E3.
No, we can't. No.
With everything going on, which we will talk about more during the codec conversation.
Yeah.
And also we're going to talk about a possible Metal Gear Solid 3 remastered.
A possible one.
One. We want to get your thoughts about that at underthecardboardbox@gmail.com. But other than that, man, how's life? You moved.
I did. I moved.
You moved?
I recently moved to a new place. We lived across the street from the hospital before, for obviously those reasons and stuff. But so we didn't need to live there anymore. So yeah, we moved. Better place, you know. Yeah. I think I like the neighborhood. Everything's so close now. You know, I feel like before, like I didn't have like a grocery store like across the street or something. Like our grocery store is literally right here. We have laundry in the building, which is great. Before we had to literally hike to go do our laundry. It was the worst. And then, you know, living with someone, you get a lot more laundry. So
yes, the lady things.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know, as guys, apparently there's a mosquito. I don't know what just happened there, but yeah, us as guys, it seems like we're like minimal when it comes to things. I guess
pretty minimal.
Yeah,
minimal,
I guess
yeah.
Like women change their socks like every 3 minutes or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't take that seriously. But yeah, man, that's good. I was
you came over to help out.
Yeah, as little as I could. And some of your church members were there.
Yeah, no, they really helped out. I felt like we didn't really have much to do after that day. Mm-hmm. Like they moved us in there, they put all our furniture together, the shelves, curtains, AC, like it was just done.
Such a big blessing, man.
Yeah, so it was really cool what they did. And then some people like a few sisters like stayed over to like do the unpacking of the clothes and like the little things, you know, that you stay up all night doing after, you know. So that was really cool. We felt like we didn't really need much. We've been to, of course, when you move, you got to go to IKEA, right? So we did a few IKEA trips, and we got like a few things now and stuff. We brought Milo back, which is our dog. Bought him back last week, and he's been great, you know, just humping away.
Yeah, you want to let the listeners know?
He was at my mom's house for a whole week.
Well, prior to this, let me just say this. Heido has this, I don't know what it is. And I don't know why. No, I'm not talking about the dog. I'm talking about this habit. So I don't know why, but he just randomly sends me videos.
Oh, yeah.
Of his dog doing his business with a plush doll.
Yeah.
And I have no clue why he does that. And so this is where this story came from.
Well,
just to give a little background. I mean, he always does it, right?
always does it. Yeah, always does it randomly when people are over. Just he'll be on the corner and just like going away.
He's got his own company,
right? And so he was at my mom's house for a whole week, so he didn't have his plush, to do his business. So when he came home, the first thing he did was drink water, eat, and then like just went right to it.
Re-energize. He said it's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night tonight. He looked at his plush doll like it's going down tonight.
It's going down.
So man, like we heard him. We were in our room sleeping, and we just hear him like, and we're just like, dude, stop, man. What's wrong with you? At this point, it's like, just hurry up and finish, man. Come on, just because it's like we try to stop him, and then he's looking at us. He stops, and we're like, all right, cool. He stopped. He'll go to like the bathroom or something. We'll just hear him like going in on his plush.
Wait, why don't you just take away the plush doll?
We do, but he finds it. Like, I mean, we put it like.
What are you hiding it in? It's a Pomeranian dog. It's a tiny
dog. I know. We could, but
what are you doing?
We
putting
kind
it
of
on top of the fridge.
We could do that. Obviously, we could definitely do that. But
lock it
up.
Think
of this plush doll of the harm it's been through, like the things
you
it's
can't even
seen.
make eye contact with him anymore.
Right, like I don't want to put that on top of my fridge, so
oh no,
yeah, so and then after he's done, it's like a cleanup process, it's like,
oh goodness,
yeah, I don't know.
He's a purebred. You should put his residue to like sell or something. Like you want a Pomeranian,
Here you guys go.
Here you go. We impregnate that dog.
Yeah,
whatever. But yeah, so
so that's our weekly segment of
we're gonna have more Milo moments as the time goes by.
Yeah.
But anything else that's new, man?
No, that's it. I just been at the studio.
It's
working.
almost done. It looks great.
Yeah, it's almost done. Hopefully we could be done soon. All we need is the vocalbooth.com. So that's all we need. Yeah.
All right. Well,
what's new with you?
Thanks for asking. So the EMT classes are going well, which is good. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of memorizing and just really getting into it. My teacher is not a pushover at all. He's very to the to the point. But we're talking.
Well, we're talking about lives here.
Yes, absolutely. But we're also talking about 4-hour lectures a night.
Sheesh.
So
wait, it's from 8.
From 6 to 10.
Wow.
And that's all a lecture. No breaks.
No breaks?
No breaks.
Wow.
I mean, you can get up and do what you have to do. If you got to use the restroom, he's not going to stop you. But he himself doesn't stop from 6 p.m. Rather, I should cut him some slack. He gives us the first 15 minutes as a break. So from 6:15.
What, you have like a 15? What if you come late?
Well, after 6:15?
Yeah.
Well, he counts it as late. It's like a class. So if you get too many latenesses, that's a problem.
Gotcha.
Right? But so from 6:15 to about 9:45, 9:50, he is going on nonstop speaking.
Wow.
With slides. And I have to, and that's, and the trouble is it's like, there'll be times where I have to use the restroom, but I can't.
He's probably an important part.
Exactly, because it's like any point I miss is like, it could be on the test. And so.
When's your test? September? You said?
August.
Oh, wow.
August 17th is the state test, but that doesn't mean I don't have tests while I'm in class. We have 7 tests we have to do and pass. And then take the state test.
Wow.
So yeah,
it's tough.
It is tough as far as that goes. I've been having a pretty good time as far as everything else goes. Been outside. Been had a preaching today, which was great.
In Queens, right?
In Queens. Yep. I actually have a story. What's his name? Crap! It just eluded me. And I hate him.
Do I know? Oh,
Steven. There you go.
Steven. I hate him. Oh, Steven.
Steven. There you go. So Steven came to my church, not too long ago.
Oh, yeah. It's a prima. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because we haven't recorded in that long. So he came with his wife, who is pregnant. Good luck with your pregnancy, guys. I hope the best. So anyway, I've known Steve and Roberta for years. And it's funny because when he was there, the first thing he did was, I hate you, man. That's the first thing he said.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
good. Yeah.
It's like, why are you here? And I'm like, I serve here, man. What the heck? But it was I got the funny idea. I had to make an announcement after service was done. And so so when I was up there, knowing that Steven was in the crowd, I was like, I made the announcement. We have a youth gathering and what you call it.
This Sunday. This is on a Sunday.
This is on a Sunday.
Oh, man.
And it's like, I made the announcement. We have this youth gathering. It's at this time. You can join us. And then before I finished everything, I just said, support us on Patreon.
Serious?
I'm so serious. I did it.
Did Steve catch that?
I don't know. He just left like the idiot that he is.
Oh, man. And he listens.
And he does listen.
He listens.
So if you catch the drift, Steve.
He has a lot of time right now. So
Too much.
So he would definitely listen to this. So
Okay.
Steve, if you're hearing,
Yes.
definitely hate you.
Email us and let us know if you heard when I said that. But no, I did. I totally.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Why did you tell me?
Because
Were you waiting for
I
the-
wanted a genuine reaction from you.
That's
Exactly.
amazing.
Yes.
Did anyone tell you anything?
They were like, what did you just say?
No, I bet you nobody understood.
No, probably not.
No.
I was just like, I said it. I was like, support us on Patreon.
And
I
then
just left.
I bet Pastor Freddie was like, CC, no support.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
CC.
absolutely. What he said. Amen.
Yeah, amen.
Amen.
That's good.
It's an all Spanish church, so
So they will
and
not
I said
understand.
I said it in English. Support us on Patreon.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure you said it really fast. So
I did like one of those underline
yeah, subliminal messages.
may cause death.
yeah,
you know?
yeah, may cause death.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take this under any circumstances.
Under any circumstances.
Use it when you have headaches. Kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was fun to have that. After that, I never saw him again, and I turned happy again. So
Oh yeah, no.
Steve, here is to your moment. Just know that we know you're listening, and we don't care.
Yeah, we don't care.
But support us on Patreon.
Yes, please do,
Yes,
because we need that a lot.
very much so. Speaking of which, how's the job search?
I haven't really done much job searching. I'm enjoying my free time, enjoying it a lot. I'm just hanging out, not really doing much.
But you're preparing this here, the studio.
Yeah. So I want to take my time to prepare this because I feel like if I do get like another full-time gig kind of thing.
And you've got some clients today, that's why we're just gonna go through this episode.
Yeah. After literally, we're recording on a Saturday evening. It's 7:23 right now.
Stop it.
Yeah, and I'd have a client at 8. So
with that being said, guys, let's get right into the news. So what do we have?
I have zero idea, but I do know that while you look that up, I do know that Death Stranding will not be in
But that's not Metal Gear.
it's not Metal Gear, but I just know that Death Stranding will not be in E3 this year. But he did put out
conversation stuff.
for E3.
Yes, whatever. Go ahead.
Well, Hideo Kojima put on his Facebook saying that he on his Twitter that he's not going to be at E3, right? Or that Death Stranding won't be at E3. He is going to be with Jeff Keighley in something called the E3 Coliseum, where he's talking about like all these things with Jeff Keighley and all that stuff. So
it's there.
yeah, you could find it on MetalGearInformer.com.
Yes, our primary source for all Metal Gear and Hideo Kojima news. Thanks a lot, guys. So there is something we probably care about. So number of owned nuclear weapons in MGS
Oh yeah, I saw this.
5 as of June 9th. So we're not that late. It's June 10th. All right. Next month is my sister's birthday. So let's see. What are these numbers? I have no idea. Okay. So here we go. The current numbers as of June 9th are as follows. PS4 has 2,192 nukes. PS3 has 818 nukes. Xbox One has 121 nukes. Xbox 360, 287 nukes. And on Steam, there is 8,412 nukes that are owned. Man. Wait. Nope. I was wrong about something. The number means something, but also the color. So the green means that the nukes went up. The red means that the nukes went down. So everything went wow, Steam went down by 8,412 then. It didn't go up.
Interesting.
In PS4, It went up by 2,192
Wow.
nukes. Everything else is red.
Yeah.
So, okay. Look at that. That's a different perspective there.
Well, I see it like this. I see it by the amount of people that buy this game or have this game. Steam, PC, all of that stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more players there because some of them hack them and
Modifications.
They get the game illegally or something. PS4, I'm pretty sure is the highest one because that's where it sold the most. And then the user base between PS3 and Xbox 360, I'm pretty sure a lot more people have the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 more than they have the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One.
You think so even as of now?
Yeah, I think so for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Well, there's another one about Hideo Kojima if you want that.
I'll take this one. All right, Kojima will be talking with Jordan Vonk Roberts at E3 Coliseum on June 14th. And that is, if you didn't know, he made Jordan Vonk. He made the new Kong movie, the new one, and he's going to make the new Metal Gear movie.
Okay. Do we have an actor for that yet?
Nope, I don't think there's an actor.
I should audition.
So Hideo Kojima will be a guest at E3 Coliseum, a new stage event presented by Jeff Keighley that will take place during E3 starting next week, which is probably like in a few days from now. So Kojima will be talking about his career and cinematic influences with Jordan Vonk Roberts, a movie director and big fan of Kojima and Metal Gear, who will also be directing the Metal Gear Solid movie. The official description of the talk taking place on Wednesday, June 4th. It's from 3:15 p.m. to the 4:15 p.m. I'm not sure what time zone that is, but it doesn't say here.
Wait, just a second.
Mm-hmm.
Hideo Kojima is talking about the Metal Gear movie?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So I wanted to get into it more in a Coda conversation, but I mean, we could go through it a little bit right now, but I don't know whether he still has rights to Metal Gear in certain respects. I don't know, but I don't know because in my guess, I thought that Hideo Kojima couldn't even talk about Metal Gear under contract, but since it's not about the game, he probably could talk about it since this the Metal Gear games are proprietary licenses to Konami, then to Konami, but not the movie. The movie hasn't even been made, so I don't know how that would work.
But it's all about a licensing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, you're right. The name, it's the license.
You would have to go to Konami in order to get the permission.
Yeah.
To do that movie, you can't just come up with a movie and call it Metal Gear. You could call it Gear Metal, maybe, and get away with it, but
I don't know. You know what's funny that you mentioned this? I keep getting those calls from those telemarketers. I saw you posted something the other day, and they keep asking me, and they're like, "Hey, is this Proof Sound Studios?" It's from that time that you did the.
I hope. I just to give a little context, if you're listening for the first time, so Hido's studio, where we are right now, where we're recording, is called Proof Sound Studios.
No, it's not.
Soundproof Studios. Soundproof Studios. So I always make a joke with him and saying, I'm going to make a competing studio and I'm going to call it Proof Sound Studios.
And what is it that you do in this Proof Sound Studios?
5 minutes, 5 instruments, $500. Take it or leave it. Just sit.
Break stuff in
half. So one day, one of those scam artists that they kind of like tell you you're good for a loan or something like that, they called while we were doing the podcast one time. And so I was just like, get him on the line. I'm going to mess with him. And we actually have a video of that in our YouTube channel. By the way, you can go check us out there. Subscribe, please. And so for that whole time, he's like, so what's the name of your company? And so I was just like, it's called Proof Sound Studios.
Yeah.
And so now they're calling.
And they keep calling me. And they're like, hi, yes, is this Robert from Proof Sound Studio? Remember, that's the name you used.
Yes.
And I was just like, oh my gosh. No.
I really hope that if they call today, guys, I think we should do it. We should just mess with them real quick.
They usually call weekdays though. Weekdays.
Okay.
So anyway, I don't know about the licensing and stuff, but I do know that Jordan is making the movie, and Yeah, Hideo Kojima and him are talking about it.
Well, let's see. Let's see if Konami and Kojima are in cahoots again.
Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? As far as it goes, we'll end with this, I guess, if you're interested. The 15 best Revolver Ocelot quotes, right? And the first one is, can you guess it? You want to give it a shot? What's the number one quote?
From Revolver Ocelot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You're pretty good.
From Metal Gear Solid 3.
No. Well, I mean, it is a Metal Gear Solid 3, but it's from Metal Gear Solid, from Metal Gear Solid 3, from Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of Patriots, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Oh, wow.
So I guess it's a recurring one.
Except for 2. 2 is the only one he didn't use it?
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, that's a good catch, man. Alas, my finger must have slipped. Do you remember that's from?
1?
Well, it was part 2.
Oh, that was part 2.
But which part?
Oh,
okay. Well, it was actually when he killed the president. When he killed the president right then and there.
Yes.
He said, alas, my finger must have slipped. Yeah, obviously, that was sarcasm. And I'll do one more for the sake of time. So it has come down to it. We're going to launch that nuke and write it all the way into history. It's part 1.
Nice.
So I guess these are some famous quotes here.
Sweet. Good job, Metal Gear Informer.
Yeah.
Keeping it fresh.
There you go. I mean, we do love Ocelot. He's been in practically every Metal Gear game.
Yeah.
So
every Metal Gear Solid.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Anyway, so that's it for the news, guys. Catch it all on MetalGearInformer.com. They are the leading news, at least for us, for all Metal Gear news.
That's right.
So other than that, man, we will just get into it.
Dakota conversation.
Yes.
E3 is here, Arnaldo. And with E3 here, there's so many predictions.
Yes.
And I predict Metal Gear Solid 6. I'm just kidding. Probably won't happen.
10 years hasn't passed by yet.
Yeah, you're right. Metal Gear Survive is a thing. People are in love with this game.
Really?
Let me tell you this. They are completely and utterly in love with this game. People love it.
Are you being facetious?
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
So people hate this game. The ratio, I don't know if you've seen the YouTube like videos of the trailer, but the ratio of dislikes and likes is tremendous.
Like worse than the pachinko machine?
I don't know if it's that bad. I don't know if it's that bad, but it's pretty bad. So
what if it ends up being like a stellar game?
So this is what I want to get into. I think that if Konami really hits it out the park and doesn't make it too much, if they stop focusing on a Metal Gear game and just make it into a zombie survival, like Left 4 Dead-ish kind of game with a pretty okay story, doesn't have to be too heavy on the story, it just has to be fantastic with gameplay. I think they'll hit it out the park, I think fans what they need to do is set their expectations and be like, this is not a Metal Gear game. Although it has the name on it, obviously for licensing reasons, and to sell. No matter what, people are going to buy this game. You know what I mean? You
think so?
Yeah, I think people vote with their wallets. You vote with their wallets. Like everyone is like, no, I'm not going to get the new Mass Effect or whatever, but everyone got it. You know what I mean? And people will vote with their wallets and stuff. So, I just feel that if they get off from just don't even name it Metal Gear Survive, just name it something else.
Survive
or something else. Like Metal Gear Rising was cool. Like we knew that wasn't Metal Gear or whatever and stuff, but it feels like Konami is like shoving it down our throats. Like, hey, this is Metal Gear. This is part of Metal Gear world or whatever and stuff. The lore, right? Like it's canon. But. Fans really don't want this. They do want a new Metal Gear game. So I think for this year, E3, when they have their press conference, and I don't know if they're going to have like a video or if they're going to be part of the stage. If they are part of the stage, I think that they're going to get booed. I feel like they are. So I think they're pretty smart and they're probably not going to do that. So what I do know is that They're working hard on it, right? Like they said, but they also need to shift the direction of this game. They need to say to the fans that like, hey, this is just a game like to, hold you guys off for the next Metal Gear. We are hard working on the next Metal Gear, because you throw things out like Pachinko Machine and this is like, come on, guys, like, where is this going?
Like, really?
So yeah, so it frustrates the fans, when they see stuff like that. Metal Gear has been such a long running game with amazing story and gameplay and all that and stuff. So to do something like this is like, all right, and it's coming from Konami. It's not coming from like another venture, another development team or something. So yeah,
and they have rights to the Fox engine. So
they do, yeah.
Put that to
good work.
To work. I don't know if I'm really gonna invest in Metal Gear Survive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait and see.
Yeah, well, it's $30. It's gonna be $30.
Well,
so it's not a full game.
I mean, as of now, I'm just saying, I'll give it a bit. I'll wait a while.
Yeah.
See what they do with it. Because as far as it goes, it's like an expansion. You could probably download it as part of the MGS5, game.
Yeah.
Like, how they have the main menu.
Mm-hmm.
There's like Metal Gear Online, Metal Gear Solid 5 and Metal Gear Survive kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Maybe they can do it that way, and it'll just be an expansion rather than just, oh, here's a completely new game. When really it's not. You're just introducing new mechanics, and it's just like trying to teach an old dog new tricks.
Right. Yeah. You're right.
So I'd say that.
So what do you think about this leak, supposedly, of Metal Gear Solid 3 Remastered?
I want it to happen.
Yeah.
I want it so bad.
Looks legit, right?
Not really, because they just took an image from the Pachinko Machine thing. That's why I was like, oh, nice cover.
But I'm saying the PS4 cover, the PlayStation 4 cover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That cover looks like it came from the Pachinko Machine.
Gotcha.
Thing.
Yeah.
That's why when you sent it to me, I was like, oh, nice cover. I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
I was like, that doesn't look... I don't think they would make it that cover.
Yeah.
Like, of all the games that we've had, none of the covers that we think they'll be out like these that we have here, they don't appear that way.
Well, also, you got to know that the ones that are made here, especially this one, is made by
Hideo Kojima?
Yoshi Shinkawa.
Okay.
Who is the art director, who is part of Kojima Productions now. So,
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, granted, but I don't know. I don't know if it would be that obvious of a cover. You know what I mean? I think it would, if you look at the first Metal Gear Snake Eater cover, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's cool.
Or even Subsistence. That's even, so I think they would do something along those lines. Maybe we're just going to have to see E3 to see if that's true. Yeah. Because the thing is that I don't want my heart broken, guys.
Yeah, it's true.
Metal Gear Solid 3 remastered that way on a new system. Of course, it's going to be the same story and what you call
everything,
it. But
imagine if they put in the online or they put in an expansion.
Do you think they'll put the online?
Obviously, all this is speculation, and I doubt they'll do it. But
the online, the online will just look like it does in MGS5.
Right, but I'm saying like remastered MGS1 online, like remastered, or it could be like buy this game, right, and then you get the online like an expansion for Metal Gear Solid 5 online,
like the stages
and all that and stuff, and then like it's because that's pretty much all that it is just getting the stages.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that would change. For instance, Fultons wouldn't exist.
Right. So it could be like something like, you go Metal Gear 5 online, Metal Gear 3 online kind of thing. You switch back and forth, kind
of like what Halo did.
Right. Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
The rules and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So it could be something like that. I think that's a way to win fans back, in my opinion.
It would definitely do that, Konami. It would you would do well. What I see though conflicting with it is just that they would have to use the voices from the last game.
Yeah.
Because as far as it goes, David Hayter no longer works.
Yeah. Right.
He doesn't want to work with Kojima, but maybe he'll work with Konami.
He did say he would work with Konami. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
He did.
So there's that. We can see some type of improvement. I mean, we don't want to take the old voices and kind of.
Of course not. Yeah.
I mean, but they do that with games though. They would take like the old voices and kind of just plop it on some new graphics and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I feel like the voices from Metal Gear Solid 3 aren't that old, that they don't sound like Metal Gear Solid 1 where you hear Echo in every, he's outside and you hear Echo. You know what I mean? So the remaster, they had to redo the Twin Snakes vocals and stuff. So I think Metal Gear Solid 3 vocals, the audio files are pretty good to reuse.
Probably, but I think what they would want to focus on is facial features.
Oh, well, yeah, that is definitely
That's why...
Especially with the Fox engine and all that.
Yep, imagine they just put the pachinko scenes.
Yeah.
And, it's like they want to use, face capture and
because they are using the voice actor from 3. Well, from Japanese voice actor from every game, the Snake one. They're using him for the pachinko ones, and the same Japanese actors from that. So it's like, yeah, I just feel like, and the way to get fans back is to make those remakes.
Make this happen.
Yeah.
Do part 1. Do them all.
Do Metal Gear, for Super Nintendo.
Oh my goodness.
Nintendo.
Konami. Make it happen. I don't know. If you want Keither, fine. If you can get David, even better. But
get David.
It's for the sense of nostalgia.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's a way to gain fans back. Like you're going to make more... Like, yes, they want to make more money, whatever. Pachinko machine, they feel like it's going to make more money.
Listen, people will buy this Metal Gear remastered.
Yes, they will.
Please let us know at undertheCardboardBox@gmail.com or on Twitter at UCB
Did you
Podcast.
pull a poll up? I think, didn't you put a poll up?
I did put a poll about whether or not they think it's real.
Ah, okay.
And the majority of you guys said no.
Ah, yeah.
And I'm part of that. I don't think it's real. I don't think that Konami will do it. Prove us wrong, please. Please prove us wrong. I will apologize on the air.
Yes.
Or on the pre-recorded podcast, whatever the case may be. That's right, man. But we want to know what you guys think in terms of that. Metal Gear Remastered. We'll have a lot more to talk about. And I can just only imagine like all these scenes. People have done fan games about part 1.
Yeah. I mean, remember the one that we spoke about a few weeks ago, which is the Unreal Engine part 1, that
Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid part 1.
Well, yeah, that one too. I'm talking about the NES one.
Oh, well, yeah. Fan they games. Have. Yeah, that's right.
We want that too. You have the license, you got the money.
Yeah.
People will buy it.
They will.
You don't even need to put online on that bad boy.
No.
People will buy.
Yeah, it's true.
Mosquitoes going around.
It's very true. So, E3, like I said, is here. And some of the predictions that I was thinking about was, maybe I honestly thought that Kojima was going to be again at, the E3 stage, PS4 stage or whatever, but he said that he's not going to be there. So I'm actually happy that he's not going to be there because it just focus on making the game. You know what I mean?
What game? This game has been like in the works.
Yeah.
For so long. And he's like not even going to present anything. I don't know. It kind of feels like he's taking us for a ride for a while. It's like,
I think so. Yeah. And he's milking it and he knows that his fans are like, oh, Hideo Kojima is great. So, he's great. Don't get me wrong. He makes great games, but we've only seen him make Metal Gear Solid games. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like Death Stranding is going to be great. I just don't know what it's about, Like even Mads Mikkelsen said like, I have no idea what this game is about. And he explained it to me, So it's, it worries me a little. That worries me a little.
Because it's like,
it makes me think like he
probably quit halfway or something like,
or Kojima doesn't even know what game he's making.
He doesn't, I'm sorry. It's like all of this stuff. Is like, is it going to be a survival? Is it going to be action? Is it going to be... Because we saw that second trailer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy, I forget. I know he's...
Guillermo del Toro.
There you go. He's running with this baby egg, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, what are you doing? What is this? This says nothing.
Yeah.
And so we want to know. We want to know what you guys think. Is Kojima taking us for a ride? Did he just create...
Gonna take you a good ride.
Is he taking us for a ride? Is he just, pulling one on Sony? Because Sony's paying for... Can you imagine how Sony probably feels like?
Yeah. Yo, he has a crazy studio. You seen the studio?
I have not.
The studio is massive, and Sony is just like any day. And he's buying all these things. He's like, I need new technology, like just all these things. And Sony's like, imagine how they feel, you know, like, yeah, just imagine how they feel.
Like, you're a big company. You're working for us.
Yeah.
We expect results. Are you gonna produce something? What do you got? What are you gonna present to us? And so, not to present anything at E3, is it because there's more confusion, or is it because you have nothing?
Yeah.
I'd definitely love to know.
Yeah, absolutely. Any predictions you have for E3?
Metal Gear.
That's good.
Bring it.
That's good.
Make it happen.
That's good.
I said Metal Gear, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You did.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all?
That's it. We're an MGS podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I could talk about other things, but Xbox One Scorpio going to be announced Sunday.
Let it happen. Well, speaking of which, so my roommate, he bought a PS4 Pro.
Okay.
He was shopping on Facebook.
Does he have a 4K TV?
No. Guess what TV he's using?
What? Yours?
Mine.
Wow. You're a whack. The same. What's it called?
It's not whack.
What's the TV brand?
It's JVC. It's not whack.
Mm-hmm.
I like my TV.
All right.
But if you guys heard my story from last time,
so he's using your TV.
He's using my TV
to play his PS4 Pro.
Exactly.
Wow. He's not reaping the benefits of the PS4 Pro though.
Okay. That's not the
TV.
point, Hyro.
You know, because honestly, if he's using your TV, like,
you're
look,
not that far that I can't punch you where your babies are. Thank you. Anyway, so if you guys remember the story, I said, someone's calling you. You gonna pick that up?
It's my client.
Oh, okay. Well, that means we don't have that much time. So anyway, so he buys this PS4 and he connects it to the TV. And so if you think I didn't have time to use it before, I definitely don't have any time to use it now.
No.
So it's either he's playing the PS4 on it, or they're now watching the TV, all of them. And you know what's funny?
What?
When he first got it, his entire family sat around and watched him play it.
Wow.
I was just like, are you serious?
It's my TV.
Like, can I?
Yeah.
You know, I just walked to my room. Just what can I do?
You can't do anything.
But it's funny. I'm thinking, I never knew Facebook sold things.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
And so when he says, oh, they're almost here, I'm thinking he's talking about UPS or something like that, or whatever. And I see these two girls come to the front door, right? And they come into the house, and I'm just like,
who the heck is this?
Who the heck are they?
Yeah.
And I see them with a box, and I go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I guess whatever. So he was testing it out and everything like that. And let me tell you a funny story. So I told a friend of mine this. And I happened to mention they were black. I was like, so these two black girls come into my house, and I'm just like, what's happening? And so my friend looks at me and says, whoa, did you get the bat? And I was like, whoa.
Wow.
I was like, whoa, that's racist. So you think because I'm Dominican, I'm good with a bat? Like, what the heck?
Oh my gosh.
And that is the story for the day.
Well, I guess that's our episode.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for listening. I'm not gonna do the whole spiel because it's kind of like a shortened episode, but
they know. They just don't
support us on
do it.
Patreon.
Don't support us on Patreon. Send us an
subscribe
email.
to us on iTunes.
Subscribe to follow us on iTunes.
On the Garber Box at gmail.com, Twitter.
If you don't have any money, what do we say?
No problem.
Just you get it, right?
Yeah.
So, any last words?
That's it.
Do we do a trivia, or we just?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I think we got time for one.
Nah, we don't. I wish we did.
I wish we did. Quotes right here. What?
I wish we did.
Okay, so fair enough. I will let Heidel do that one. I'll get him. He can get away with it. Sounds good, man?
Yeah, man.
All right. Well, I'm Arnaldo.
And I'm Heidel.
We are signing out.